Why am I here? And why am I making a video? Like, why am I doing this? I posted a video saying I'm done with YouTube, and here I am now like, hey everyone, here's a video. I'm not sure. Well, actually, I am sure of it, but... yeah, I am sure of it, actually. Anyways, warning for anyone watching this video, it's literally just going to be me driving around the map while I talk about this game and the problems with it, and probably the problems with it and all that stuff. So if you're here to look for entertaining stuff, funny stuff, all that great stuff, actual racing, you're not going to see it here from me because I just want to talk. And I can drive around while I'm talking. I'm not going that podcast. It is podcasty enough to say that it's probably a podcast. Anyways, yeah, so things have taken a drastic turn. Suddenly, I've got a bit more time on my hands, even though I am in college. So I am deciding that I am going to make a video because I'm bored right now. Yep. That's what my life has come to. I just read this car looks so freaking derpy. You gotta love the MR2s. Which, why don't we talk about this one? Because if you're a Forza Horizon fan, then you've already probably known what's been going on for the last, well, 17 updates this game has received. That, this game's kind of in a rut right now. Which is probably what I'm going to talk about most in this video. It's just, Forza bad. As I continuously cruise in it. It's a good cruising game, at least. If it wasn't that, I probably wouldn't play it anymore. But in terms of a racing game, it's really not that good anymore. And this is coming from a person whose first Forza series was Horizon 4. Yeah. I'm not even a long-term player, and even I know this game is not very good in comparison to any others. I mean, yeah, it's really sad, isn't it? Why don't I talk about like the updates, the actual updates themselves? Which, I mean, the updates are fascinating and all that. I've actually been playing this game since launch. I'm just on my alternative account, but like seriously, let's look at the rewards of the ones I've done on this account, so I can show you the cars if I want to. We have an actually new car that's actually not new, so I'm not going to involve it. Here's the new car of the entire month. They're like, yeah, people, look at this cool, it's a race car. It's exactly what you want. You exactly asked for a Chinese race car. It's unique, it's special. Oh yeah, and by the way, to make this update even more exciting, we're bringing back 3 cars that no one cares about. Oh, and you think this car's really unique? Where is it? I don't know I don't remember which update it is, but in one of these updates, the regular version of the car was added months ago. This here, I think, is probably the best update they've ever released. Like, boom, new car, and boom, new car. And the 2 new cars are actually pretty cool. But you can see, I had to actually, like, literally search for the new cars. And this month, this Japanese update has been considered their best update in a long time. All because of this. I mean, seriously? Come on, people. They tricked us. They tricked us into monstrosity! Okay, not really, but let me explain what I'm getting at with my jokey statement. So this car, people were super excited for. People were like, yeah, they're finally adding this car. It's the best update in a long while. But here's the reason why we were so excited for this car. And that one reason is because they teased it, what was it? 2-3 months ago? And when they didn't release any update that it was teased in, people got really mad, and now people are really happy because they actually did add it. And somehow it added a lot more hype to it than what it should have. I mean, yes, it's a cool car. I love the Nissan Z personally. It's one of my favorite sports cars. But it's just First off, this entire month includes 2 whole new cars, like every single month. Yay, 2. Which, I mean, it's not bad, and one of them is good, and the other one is funny. But seriously, the Gallant and the MR2, guys, this game came out over a year ago. Why are you just now adding these cars? Especially the Gallant. And here's another theory. Yes, I'm becoming a conspiracy theorist. Of course, I don't fully believe any of these because there's not really any evidence of it. But here's my theory. That they're going to take every single car in Forza Horizon 4 and put it in this game. Because recently, well, not recently, it was actually many months ago, that they announced that when Horizon 4 should have been taken off the shelf, it wasn't. And the reason why the Forza Horizon titles are taken off the shelf is because licensing expires. Which means that there's a possibility that they literally relicensed every single car in Horizon 4 or are now going to drip feed us until this game is over. So that means that this game and Horizon 4 may potentially be taken off the shelf at the exact same time. That's sad. You shouldn't be taking out, what, 400 cars and then adding it into the game 2 a month and say, new content. Though, I guess two cars a month isn't terrible. Ooh, let's Stump Park next. That's cool. I love the Stump Park, actually. But, like, I understand only adding a couple cars a month. First off, you start the season off from the launch instead of, like, a year down the road and all that. 2 things about this are problematic, though. First off, we're not even going to look at that one, but most of these updates, I'm just going to click on a random one, I didn't mean to click on that one. Okay, now it's become an unfair thing. So you can see 1 new car, and this one here adds, let's see how many new cars. Oh, it actually adds 1. Oh, it adds 2. It adds another Chinese car. Oh, amazing. Then there's this one here that adds, well, it actually adds 2. Oh, there it is. There's the regular race car version. Oh, no, it added 3. This one added 3 brand new cars. So this was actually, that was a really exciting update. Though the electric car didn't really add much to it. But then you've got this one here. Not a single new car in sight. This one here has pretty much not a new car in sight. This one here has, I think this one here has 1 new car. No, none. No new cars in sight. This one here has 1 new car. Oh no, 2, which are both the exact same vehicle. This one's a race version. So 2 whole new cars in 4 months. What the heck? Okay, now it's time to talk about some good stuff now. Because I'm getting tired of talking about the bad stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. I'm looking at good stuff. Maybe we could talk about Minecraft while playing not Minecraft. Yes, I will be uploading more Minecraft content. I know. No, it's not going to be Pit. I'm never coming back. I know no one's going to ask. I don't know why I said that. But stuff. There's other stuff to talk about too. I actually don't know what to talk about. If I wasn't recording, I could just think. So, something about something happened recently. I think something caused something, and then that something turned into a thing. Okay, I've got to hit something. Stick. There we go, okay. Now all the ideas are flowing through my mind from that of a tree. A tree. Oh, yes, of course. I want to tell you all a story of something that happened very recently. And then stem another story off of it. It's actually really funny. Well, it's really funny. It's also kind of sad, I guess. I'm not sure. But anyways, we had a dog. In some of my really old videos, you probably actually heard her barking in the background. Her name was Ava. And she was a Sheltie. Pretty old dog, about 14 years old. And it was Christmas. We were celebrating Christmas at this time. And I saw that my sister opened up a present, and it was an emblem that had a dog on it. Like some flat metal thing that had a dog on it. It's like, this is really cute, but I don't have any dogs. And of course I turned to it because I didn't know that at the time she was dead. Her dog was dead. And so I said, yes, you do. And then she looked at me all confused and then looked at me concerned and says, he doesn't know, does he? And that's how I learned that our dog was dead. Through a joke on Christmas. But anyways, if you all want to hear how a cat can make you religious, then hear the story of how an orange cat turned my sister religious after this incident happened. So recently the dog passed on. It's actually quite sad. We really did like the dog. She was a cute dog. Really playful too. But anyways, like a month after that, she heard a meow randomly. She has a lot of cats. I think she has like 5 permanents and 5 other fosters. She fosters cats. And she heard someone meowing, so she looked around the house, couldn't find anyone because she saw all the other cats, but none of them were meowing. And so out of curiosity to see if there's anything going outside, she opened up the front door, and in comes running this stray cat, this orange stray cat that we've never seen before. And it just kind of hops on the couch and says, yeah, this is my home now. I'm gonna live here, and you're going to accept that. Like, literally, this cat just runs in the house, jumps on the couch, and just lays down looking at you like, you gonna come pet me or what? And it was so confusing. Like, when does a random stray cat just walk into a house and make it its home immediately and just act like it's been there for years, its entire life? So now we have an orange cat who's named Orange Chicken. Courtesy of yours truly here, driving a car. I consider him my cat because I lost my cat recently. So he is now my cat, and he is Orange Chicken. And I might only be able to see him once every 6 months or something because I don't live anywhere near where my sister lives, and it's her cat, technically speaking. Ugh. When I get my own place, I'm getting a cat. I'm getting 2 cats. You gotta have the social cats. You can't have a cat be alone. Well, you can. We've got a couple cats that should be alone, but poor fellas. Anyways, yeah, we just randomly found an orange cat. It just randomly said, yeah, this is my home now. I live here. And we were like, okay. Now we have an orange cat. He is such a sweetheart, though. I sat down and he immediately jumped on he didn't even know who I was. He just jumped on my lap and just started purring super loud and laid down. It was adorable. I don't have any pictures of him on the computer, so I can't really pull a picture of him. I might pull a picture of him while I'm editing, because I might do some slight editing to this video. I'm not sure. I plan to start editing my videos again. In case you don't know, my last few videos, particularly my hardcore Minecraft videos, the last few videos I did before my last video ever one, ironic, is that I tried a technique where for the first few, I just straight up record for an hour and was like, yup, that's good enough. And then I was like, wait, but if I want to like, if I know I want to take parts out of the video, then, oh my, I'll just stop recording and then I'll start recording again when I want to record again and I'll bunch the clips up together. Unfortunately, I immediately lost innovation again out of nowhere. Probably because of work and all of that. Which, I don't really care talking about that. I actually will talk about it because it might be fascinating for those who are just now getting into the workforce in America. And, yeah, I don't think there's anything secretive about it. Just my personal experience with it. But yeah, that was a fun time. I don't have a job right now, which is why I have so much free time now. Haha. Yes, it's great. But anyways, why don't I talk about my employment experience? Which, that's probably going to be the thing I blame me pretty much losing my channel on. My innovation recording videos, ending, my my want to do much of anything that's YouTube related ending. Yeah, you can thank my employment for that. The first 6 months wasn't actually that bad though. I worked at a small little store. No big corporation. There's like 3 stores in the entire country. And I was just a cashier. I almost worked at a higher position. But then all the cashiers quit. And I had to move back up the front. And they never moved me back. And so I quit. Which, important lesson here. Yes, from an 18-year-old. Oh, God. Ooh, gift. On my alt account, I only have $8 million. A gift is always welcome. But as I was saying, I actually forgot what I was saying. Dang it! Ugh! I always do that. I've always done it, and I'm still doing it now. But anyways, about the job thing. Here's an important lesson. Whenever you're planning on quitting a job, if you can, try to find the job, get the date at which your first day is, and then quit when you've definitely gotten that job. I know that sounds like common sense, but even I know a lot of people who are like, yeah, I quit my job. I'm gonna go start finding one right now. And then 2 weeks later, they're like, oh, I'm so poor. I have no way of income, and I can't find any job. So yeah, if you can help it, sometimes you can't. Obviously, there are definitely those times where it's like, okay, I literally have to quit the job right now, and there's not much I can do about it. This job is killing me inside so much. This job wasn't actually killing me inside so much. It was just like, I don't want to be here, and you've explicitly shown me that you don't care about moving me, even though you've said you do, and you lying to me is not very cool, so I'm gonna head out now, thank you. Also, frog face. And so I found a different job, and that was a mistake. Because actually, the second job I found was way freaking worse. I hated it so much. But to be fair, it did give me the ability to also spend some time not having a job because it did actually have a higher pay rate. Whoa! So that's why I don't have a job right now, because I found a higher paying job that, granted, it freaking sucked. And I do actually kind of regret quitting my first job. It was boring. It sucked. And I knew I could be in a better place in that exact position, but they weren't ever gonna move me. And they made that very clear. But the other one wasn't boring. It was tedious. You always want the boring compared to the tedious. When it comes to the boring, just repetitive stuff, you know, scanning items all the time, doing the same movements. It's okay. When you're instead constantly dealing with horrible customers that are like, I don't know what it is. It's this, and they bring me an item, like, find me one of these, and it has no information on it, and I don't know what it is. I can't help you. Like, tedious or boring? What would you prefer? Boring. Go boring every time. Don't make the same mistake I did. Anyways, how was your summer? I know I'm asking this like 7 months too late, but my summer's been a lot of fun. First experience at being employed. Yay. All it costs is your sanity, all your skills in every video game ever, and everything else that you cherish. Though, I definitely do cherish money. So I guess there's one thing it doesn't take away. Which, speaking of which, money... Y'all want to tell me about your coin collections? I know, weird. What a random thing to say. But recently, I've gotten myself fascinated into coins. Huge mistake. And if any of you have some cool coins, let me know in the comments. I want to hear about it. You know, every video I make from now on, I will remind you to tell me about your coins. Because I know that if I at some point somehow get an audience again, doubtful, that I want you to tell me if you have any cool coins. In this video, I will explain my cool coins of all time. So here I go. I don't have anything revolutionary cool. The coolest thing I have is a really good condition 1889 penny. The good old Indian head. That's probably the coolest penny I have. The coolest dime I have is a average condition 1905 silver dime. Though I do have a near mint 1943 silver dime. And I find that they're pretty cool, at least. What's your opinion on wheat pennies? Because they are relatively common, and if you go to the right jobs, granted all very low-paying jobs, I'm talking cashier stuff, then you can probably get your hands on quite a few wheat pennies. I've got over 370 wheat pennies just by talking to people that are also in hands of coins that they don't actually care about and being a cashier for 6 months. But tell me about the coins you have, if you have any. If you don't, that's alright. I didn't have coins for 18 years. But I actually have some cool fun facts about coins. 2009 pennies have 4 unique backgrounds. So if you ever see a penny that says 2009 on it, make sure to look in the back of it, and you'll see some pretty cool backgrounds. Because they are called bicentennials. Pretty much like anniversary coins that are specialized and made uniquely for the anniversary of something, which in this case was the 100th anniversary, not the 100th year anniversary for the Lincoln cent, invented in 1909 and has been used up to 2009. So, yeah, pretty cool, I think. Game seems to be having some issues. That's not good. Well, in that case, I will see you all later. I'm going to end it short here, though I don't plan to make long videos anymore. I'm going to cut them short. But I will see you all later. Have a fantastic time, and I will not edit this video. I'll just upload straight to YouTube so I can record my Minecraft video. So goodbye, as I suffer even more.